Good evening, Park family. It's David. Okay, today was a very productive day. I got some different things done for David's Park in David City that I was very well pleased with. I created a little Park and City fact sheet, which talked about the areas in which we lack uniqueness. And uniqueness is what David's going to use. I'll use that word and that term to describe the wickedness of David's Park in David City. And so David's Park in David City is not just wicked, it's unique. And there's a uniqueness inside of David, and there's a uniqueness inside of the Kuhn cult, and there's a uniqueness inside of David's Park in David City that is, special. And that uniqueness of ours is kind of what makes us who we are and what defines us. And so we may use that term to describe different things that we do in David's Park in David City. But I created a fact sheet for that. I also went into and I was very pleased with the fact sheet. And then I went into the shell and attraction for the Church of the Devil, and I revamped some of the existing artwork that I already had. I keep the art that I designed, but the shells are I've created them in such a way that I can go in there and change out some of the artistic renderings that I do for the different shells and attractions. So I revamped the Church of the Devil's attraction, and I created some Church of the Devil actual chapels, or cathedrals, if you'd like to call them that. And I made them kind of tannish and brownish and blackish. And then I left the red devil's tail with the 4 white fish and then 1 black fish on it, as well as our Church of the Devil logo, which I designed with the devil's skull on it. And then I didn't change anything that I from what I had done yesterday on the XXX, pornographer's model with the cigarette and the alcoholic beverages and things of that nature. I just left all those things on the right hand side of this particular shell and attraction. And so to get the chemistry right for how we go about conducting our warfare on the Church of the Devil and David's Park in David City, we kind of have to play around with the colors. We have to play around with different art renderings and different things that we design into the shell and attraction. And then we need to ask questions like, how should we go about conducting our warfare on the devil and the devil's jerks and evil, so that we do it right in the park in the city. And so I don't know how to do all those things just yet, and so we need time to learn how to do that right, and that can take some time. And so we plan to spend the next 5, 7 to 10 years practicing and learning. And then the way that we conduct our warfare in David's Park and David City is a little bit different than how we may conduct our warfare in different areas in our lives. But nonetheless, it's important how we conduct it in the park and in the city, so that we keep the park and the city well taken care of. So anyhow, I just want to get some of those thoughts on record tonight, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, good night.